myself, I would have bought me. Hey, I could build a house with all the. Yeah, been a lifetime trying to get this high. And if her head too big, I could make that pop. I'm not the one to play with.
Don't let him shoot. Box out.
Give me that.
Get up, boy.
Oh, shoot. Oh, my.
Did I just see that?
Yeah, it's broken.
Man, it's like night and day from 21, so I'm really excited to be able to play with my friends.
This feels like a totally different game from what Next Gen was in 2K21.
Got him. Come on, man. You get no faster break on the beat.
Graphics-wise, but I feel like they still found a way to somehow like make the game look even better.
22 will be a great game, and I think the game will take more skill this year.
Look at the dot. Like, oh, yeah.
The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At center, Miles Turner. At shooting guard, Karis LeVert. At the other guard position, Malcolm Brogdon. At small forward, T.J. Warren. At the other forward position, Domantas Sabonis. The head coach of the visiting team, Rick Carlisle. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Charlotte Hornets. At forward, 6'7", from Kentucky, number 25, P.J. Washington. Manning the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 24, Mason Plumlee. At guard, from Louisville, wearing number 3, Terry Rozier III. At forward, 6'7", number 20,
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. And tonight, we'll see the Indiana Pacers as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. Here with Chris Webber and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We're joined by reporter Allie LaForce as well. Allie, take it away.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their...
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Brogdon and LeVert make up the backcourt. Warren and Sabonis, the duo at forward. And it's Turner in a...
Substitution.
There an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
Lamb finds MP. Outside Craig. Over to the wing. McConnell passes to MP. 4 on the clock. Fires high post. Offensive rebound. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
McDaniels, that's good.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
MP left side. Outside Craig. To the paint. Here's McConnell. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now here's Smith. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oubre passes to Smith. Washington outside. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lewis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. It's way too slow to protect them.
Smith against McConnell. Back to Smith. Outside Oubre. Offline with a 3. And so it's Charlotte in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the 3 ball has been huge. And the 6'1" guard, undrafted out of Arizona, but T.J. McConnell, a high.
It's all about just reading the way they're passing.
Brady's always lurking.
Yeah, and that anticipation, in part, a product of his great IQ. I mean, his father's a highly successful college coach, and believe you me, it helps.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, the Hornets enjoying a nice lead here.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Jalen McDaniels is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Bouknight. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Outside Oubre. Shot from 12. That one rolls around and rims out.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And MP with a basket on the assist by Lamb. MP's gotten his second bucket of the game. Looking here now at MP. He spent only a year in college, but has a lot of upside to his game.
NBA, watching him in college, MP is ready for the NBA. Might take an adjustment period, but the talent is definitely there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, BA. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Pass to McConnell. From the wing, here's Lewis. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Here's McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. And here is Lamb. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the call. Charlotte with the foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
And the Pacers making a change here. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Brissett. T.J. Warren comes in for Craig. LeVert's checked in for Lamb. And Brogdon is subbed in for McConnell. No good that time. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D.
And LaMelo Ball has really impressed right out of the gate. Many wondering how he would compare to his brother Lonzo, too. His playmaking and rebounding have just been outstanding.
Pass to Lewis. Back to Brogdon. Tries a 10-footer. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Brogdon's got his first 2 points. Charlotte's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. To stop the drought. And the finish by Rozier as he lays it in. Boy, the future for Ball is indeed bright. This is a guy who just loves the game. And Chris, more importantly, someone that wants to win.
And that kind of mentality goes on. He's an exciting player to watch for sure. I mean, he's only just getting started on his hopefully promising.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside for Brogdon.
2 minutes.
Down low. Ball with a steal. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's got 10 points.
When Ball is focused from the arc, he's almost automatic. I mean, defense, they can't let him pick the spots out there.
MP finds Brogdon. Back to MP. Uneasy 2 on the layup. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Up top Ball, guarded by Brogdon. And Ball gets it to go.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Brogdon, the pass to MP. LeVert outside. Pass to Warren. Inside, here's Lewis. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Ball passes to Plumlee. Three-pointer Rozier. And the Hornets, another 3.
He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. LeVert outside. Pass to Warren. Here's Sabonis. Hornets with the rebound. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland where they'll face the Cavaliers. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Hayward's shot is off.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And the first half now in the books. It's the Hornets leading by 14. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for joining us. So long, everyone.
Hey there, John Luck. You really looked at home tonight in your first NBA game. Were you surprised at how quickly you settled in?
Nice to meet you, John. Look, not at all. I'm fully expected to come in here and perform regardless of what the haters have been saying about me since I got drafted. You know, there's a reason that I'm here. I know I got the skills to succeed, and as long as I get a fair shot, I'm confident this success will continue.
So what are your expectations for your first season?
I'm not putting a ceiling on my game, but hey, I expect to ball out. That's why they drafted me. And I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but then again, tonight, it didn't look so hard either, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, you certainly didn't look out of your depth. Great game, man.
Thank you.
Okay, listen. So the reason I asked you to stop by
real
today,
mad.
I need you to watch this video.
Am I in trouble?
It's complicated.
How complicated?
Everything's under control, but I want you to watch this, and then we'll talk about it.
I have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house, and that issue is MP. Let's talk about MP. I'm hearing his coach isn't a fan, thinks he's more into fame than actually hooping. And I gotta say, I agree wholeheartedly. You ever hear of an NBA player with a YouTube channel? Michael Jordan didn't have no YouTube channel. LeBron James don't have no YouTube channel. Let's get serious here, people. I'll be shocked if MP starts a game this year. This coach isn't starstruck. He's going to make MP earn every single minute, as it should be. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. All eyes are on MP now. Is he going to fold under the pressure? If I'm Harvey Lesser, the GM who overruled his coach, I'm up at night sweating all over this. Good luck, Mr. Lesser. You and MP are going to need it.
This airs tonight. I've got a friend at Top Takes Daily sent it over as a favor.
So you telling me Coach don't want me here?
You weren't his first choice, but that's not necessarily a big deal.
Oh, and you're sure about that?
Front offices have varying opinions on prospects all the time. What's important is how you react to it.
Okay, so how do you want me to react, Kristen?
Well, that all depends on what you want and what you're willing to do to get it.
What do you mean?
So you can either wait and see or speed the process up. But everything has drawbacks and benefits. It's not a simple calculation.
Okay, so are there any other options to speed this up? Look, I'm way too good to be riding the bench over some organizational disagreement.
You can always go public.
Public how?
We have our ways.
You got a devious side, Kristen. I like that.
Oh, I'm an agent. It's what we do.
Okay, so what are we talking? What does that look like?
Well, something public yet subtle, unmistakable, but also with a hint of plausible deniability.
Yo, what are you talking about? Try that again, but don't sound like a fortune cookie.
Go to social, find someone complaining about your playing time, like the tweet.
Oh, you serious?
You know how many amateur sleuths there are digging up dirt on social every day? If you like a tweet saying you should be getting more playing time, I guarantee you the public will pick it up, amplify it, and bring the situation to a head.
Okay, so what does that accomplish, though?
Well, it forces the issue out into the light. Now the coach has to answer questions from the press about why you're not playing.
But don't he got to answer those questions anyway once they see the Perkins video?
Kendrick Perkins says a lot of things, not all of them are newsworthy.
Okay.
But if what he says is backed up by you doing something like that, ooh, now we got a legitimate news story. And more than that, we've got a controversy, which is something no team wants. So if you want to get into the starting lineup as quickly as possible, this is the way to do it.
And that's quicker than just going to the GM?
The owner's going to hear about this. And when that happens, situations get rectified immediately.
You really think this could work, huh?
Oh, no question. But there will be ramifications. The front office won't be happy. The perception of you as a team-first guy is definitely going to take a hit. But maybe you're someone unafraid to speak their mind.
You know, a lot of fortune's been made with that kind of brand positioning, huh?
No front office wants controversy. It's a lot of work to unwind. And since you're good enough to back this up, I might as well start you now and nip that controversy in the bud. So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, pros and cons. In the end, it's up to you because you have to own it and live with the consequences.
Okay, word.
But I need to have an answer before you leave this room because if we're going to shape the narrative, we need to get out ahead of this now.
You know, Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. I'm gonna just keep my head down, put in that work, and I'm gonna show everybody what I'm capable of on the court, and that's gonna force them to have to play me. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna keep it old school.
Yeah, it suits you.
Okay, so we hunker down, now what?
Just be yourself. And if anyone asks if you've got an issue with coach, be honest. Just say you don't want anything handed to you and you've always believed in working to earn your keep. Fans will love it.
Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this. I really appreciate it, Kristen.
Hey, man, that's what I'm here for. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
I'll see you soon.
All right.
Take care, Kristen.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Yeah. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. I'm a hot. They gon' click it if it's me. All my been getting these through the quarantine. Yeah. I'm very well on my as you could tell. Any got beef from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, yeah. Rule number 1 is don't repeat that. Don't repeat that. Rule number 2, if they all came with you, they better know exactly what the they came to do. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Yeah. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. The category is body. Look at the way it's sitting. That ratio so out of control. That waist that. If I were me and I would've seen myself, I would have bought me. Hey. I could build a house with all the. Yeah. Been a lifetime trying to get this high. And if her head too big, I could make that pop. I'm not the one to play with, like a touch me not. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Whoa. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 They're here. They're here.
It's a way too soon for me to say that we're here. LeBron brought worth to a city rookie year. Had to fight for that king spot like them Cavaliers. Talent gotta speak in ways they can't tell you. But instead got them begging you to stay another year. Never let the system tell me how to make a meal. Never let society tell me how to eat a meal. But never.
Yo, what's up, man? Great game. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Hey. Who's got ball? Three of them, baby. see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, he can ball, huh? You get it!
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
They're here. They're here. It's a way too soon for me to say that we're here. LeBron brought worth to a city rookie year. Had to fight for that king spot like them Cavaliers. Talent got to speak in ways they can't tell you. But instead got them begging you to stay another year. Never let the system tell me how to make a meal. Never let society tell me how to eat a meal. But never get so comfortable to say it's time to chill. And I don't wanna rise in my soul. They're here. They're here. It's a way too yeah, back to that one way. Where we at with it? 227. Let's get it. I'm making short-term goals, make the turn pros. Thought it was a diamond in the rough, just a lump of coal. Little Joseph, he up the nose. For his roll in them buffaloes, custos. Running through them, how you love the nose. Never told none of my bros, I be on the road, ducking patrol, coming through the toll, trying to keep it low. The Lord knows I need to shoot through the O. 75, 70 cruise controls, too slow. Give it to Todd, she gon' it ain't what you know, it's who you know. 'Cause every time you touch, it put me right back in the Super Bowl. Though this ain't quality, that was
to NBA 2K22 and an all-new season of 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan, and every week we'll be your in-game source for 2K22 tips, event updates, and features highlighting you, the 2K community. This week we're diving into what's new in the game, and NBA 2K22 is packed with new features, and it's only going to get better. The game will continue to update every 6 weeks with a new feature called Seasons. Enjoy new theme challenges, music, and clothing drops, even new modes popping up as you play through the year. In other news, you'll notice we've enriched that home court experience with the voices of your team's in-arena PA announcers.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. A stunning view of Capitol Hill from high above. We're here in the seat of the U.S. government, Washington, D.C. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, we know the game's changing, and Steve Kerr says, I'm amazed by the skill level of today's players. But the little things, getting back in transition, boxing out, they aren't as locked in. Most of them didn't have a high school and college coach yelling at them for 8 straight years. So, it's a different world. Guys?
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. DA, thank you. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. LeVert on the wing. He's paired with Warren. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. And for Washington, in the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Rui Hachimura out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Substitution. Some changes. Ryan is checked in for Daniel Gafford. At the line for the Montrezl Harrell comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Raul Neto subbed in for Dinwiddie. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Lewis checked in for Sabonis. Torrey Craig comes in for T.J. Warren. Lamb is checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Here's Bryant, and the rejection by MP.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Thomas Bertans checks in for Hachimura. And the Pacers also making a change. Brissett's checked in. Indiana leading by 5. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his three.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
Neto, the pass to Bryant. And it's Beal in the corner. And another miss by Washington. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Bertans against Craig. 5 to shoot. Lamb passes to Lewis. And the dunk by MP.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Here's Neto, and it's blocked. Lamb against Beal. And Lamb kicks to McConnell. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Beal against Lamb. Lewis passes to McConnell. Lamb drains the three-pointer.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now Beal, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Over Lamb. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 8.
I like how fast Beal gets his jump shot off. Not allowing him to D anytime to read.
And so it's Indiana with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, some great players at the small forward position. But T.J. Warren can score with the best of them. And he said he's always excited to face them.
I'm looking forward to it, like I say all the time.
Well, we know Greg had a breakthrough for his 6th season, but Warren missed almost all of year 7 to injury.
Yeah, and he's confident he can come back strong. Remember, this is a guy who scored 53 points in a game, so his talent level, obvious.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got T.J. McConnell, Jeremy Lamb out there with MP. And it's Brissett in at the 4 spot. Shoots from 14. Beal can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot they're trying to work for at the offensive.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Washington calls timeout. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Hachimura comes in for Montrezl Harrell. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis Bertans. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Beal. Indiana also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Brissett. Warren comes in for Lamb. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Shots good by Gafford. Pacers leading by 12. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Brogdon looking it over. Pass to Lewis. From 6 away. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Neto. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the rejection by MP. Shot clock at 6. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Passes it to Sumner. Back to Brogdon. To the inside. From inside, an MP with the basket on the assist from Brogdon. Lewis has got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice. But Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA? And for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
Here's Neto. Sabonis with the block.
And you know, with how skilled he is offensively, Sabonis at 6'11", not known as a shot blocker, but uses his height there on the rejection.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. Brogdon the pass to Lewis. Indiana moving it around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Lewis has got 8 points in the quarter.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for
Pacers. And so it's Indiana with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
Pacers
checked in for Indiana. Edmund Sumner comes in for Karis LeVert. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Daniel Gafford is out there with Hachimura. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Bill's teammates and coaches expect this from him, just getting whatever shot he wants.
Sumner passes to Brogdon. And rejection by Gafford. Kuzma outside. And the rejection by MP. Floats it up for MP.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Brogdon against Dinwiddie. Hachimura the pass to Gafford. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And that one falls for Beal. When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking... Substitution switch here. Gafford's checked in. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pacers.
You know what? They've been hitting the boards hard, and it's paid off with a bunch of second chance points.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got MP. He's out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Sumner in at the point.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Indiana.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And it will go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
It's good. And the Pacers lead by 20.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
And there's the pass to Gafford. And again, Washington no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Duarte. It's Craig, top of the key. Pass to Sumner.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pacers.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Neto. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Great job on the defensive end tonight, MP. Have you been working on staying down? It looks like you're biting less on pump fakes lately.
Yeah, I've been working really hard on that in practice. You all see the games. You know I needed to get better in that area, so I'm proud that I've been able to take some strides there.
Yeah, so what does working on that in practice look like? Can you share a little bit of your drills?
Yeah, obviously in scrimmage, that's one thing that you focus on. It's important to practice at the game speed, but we also do one-on-one defensive drills, things like that. Coaching staff has been great at switching things up, bringing in new techniques, and keeping it interesting that way. A lot of praise should go to them for helping me get there.
They're here. They're here. Is it way too soon for me to say that we're here? LeBron brought worth to a city rookie year. Had to fight for that king spot like them Cavaliers. Talent got to speak in ways.